Hey everybody, David over at Frequency Frontiers. So for today's ham radio minute, I want to talk about one of the most overlooked antennas in amateur radio. So let me say something that might make antenna guys uncomfortable. One of the best antennas in ham radio is one most hams never build. It's quiet, it's efficient, and it regularly beats antennas that look way more impressive. I'm talking about the loop antenna, specifically the Delta loop. Most hams think antennas fall into two categories: dipoles or verticals. Maybe an M-Fed if you're feeling adventurous. Loops, they get labeled as weird, complicated, or only for big yards. And that's exactly why they're overlooked. But a delta loop is simply a full wavelength loop shaped like a triangle. Three sides of wire. One support at the top, two corners near the ground. That's it. No magic, no secret sauce, just solid physics working in your favor. Here's why delta loops punch way above their weight class. First, efficiency. A full wave loop has low loss and distributes current evenly. Second, quiet reception. Loops are naturally better at rejecting local noise. That alone can feel like adding free power. Third, versatility. Feed it at the corner with a 4-to-1 balun. Now you got a vertically polarized loop. Great for DX. Feed it on the side. Now it's horizontally polarized. Great for regional contacts. Same antenna, different behavior. But here's the part people get wrong. They think a loop needs to be high. It doesn't. A delta loop with a top at 20 to 35 feet will absolutely work, especially on 20, 17, and 15 meters. And even if it's low, it still performs because loops care more about shape and current flow than raw height. Another reason delta loops get ignored: people assume they're single band only. Wrong. A 20-meter delta loop will often load up on 15 meters, 10 meters, sometimes even 40 with a good tuner. One wire antenna, multiple bands, no traps, no loading coils. So why don't more hams run delta loops? Because they don't look flashy, they don't come in a box, and they don't get hyped on forums. But the hams that do run them, they tend to be the ones getting through. So if you want a quieter station, better efficiency, and an antenna that rewards smart setup over brute force, stop overlooking the delta loop. This is David over at Frequency Frontiers. 7-3. Till next time, don't forget, like, comment, share, subscribe.